for not disclosing that I'm trans on a first date in public?
Here's my problem with it. LGBTQ is literally called pride. It's all about pride. You have a month to celebrate it. You have parades. You want the White House celebrating it. You have literally bike rides and exhibitions in public in San Francisco. You want it celebrated everywhere, except when it comes to disclosing it to someone you're potentially dating. Then it's hush hush. That's how you know it's a problem and intentional. Any other time, it's literally called pride and it's celebrated until this point. And you may have been confused because it didn't show the whole clip. You can only show so many seconds in a stitch. But this person said there's nothing wrong with going on a date with somebody and not disclosing to them that you're transgender. That they're fine with that. And let me remind you, if you can get prosecuted for literally creating a relationship with someone with the intention to defraud, manipulate, or extract things from, whether money or objects or anything else, that's a crime. But that's not. If you have HIV and you don't disclose that, that can be a crime. This should be the exact same way. And let me just add, I think there's other things that should be disclosed as well. But this in particular is a very niche topic. There are nuances to things. If you don't believe me, look at the Lindsay Clancy case. There are nuances to most everything. And in this specific case, it seems like the only time it doesn't want to be celebrated, shouted from the rooftops, thrown in your face, you have to, acknowledge that I am part of pride and LGBTQ, except when it came to disclosing it to a potential suitor. That's manipulation. And I'm allowed to have that opinion. Oh, one more thing, sorry. And in doing so, when you don't disclose that, you are forcing and taking the choice away from another person to engage in the LGBTQ community. You're forcing them into that. You're manipulating them into that. They may not believe in that. It may be against their religion. It may be against their morals. It may not be anything they want to have anything to do with. But you're manipulating them into being part of that, whether they choose to or not. And the LGBTQ community is all about, respecting your choices, respecting who I am. You better acknowledge my pronouns and who I am, or else. But then you'll force someone else to be in a community they're not a part of, and you don't respect their identity. You don't respect their preferences. That's why it's a problem.